Hi, I'm Ayo Edebiri, and I play April O'Neil in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Mutant Mayhem. April is a young high school student. She's dealing with a lot. She's got a lot of feelings and a lot of things she wants to do, but she doesn't always have the confidence that she might present at first. And she meets the turtles, and she's very excited to get a good story. She's like a very dedicated journalist, I would say, and she wants to get a good story. And as soon as she meets the four turtle boys, she's like, "There's something here. I gotta crack this." In the movie, April and the turtles really help each other, and they find each other in spaces where they really need like friendship, and it maybe starts out like as a bit more of a transaction. Like the boys are like, "We want to be cool and know a human," and she's like, "I want to win a Pulitzer," but they're just. I almost said people. They're not all people, but they're just beings who are looking to belong and looking for friends, and so they find each other, and it's very nice. We were able to do some group records, and so I got to do some recording sessions with the boys, and that was very fun and a little bit insane. Unforgettable experience, being in a room performing with four teenage boys who are just sort of talking and making jokes. Definitely brought me back to a time in my life when that was more of a present reality. But it really was so cool and so helpful for me, because I think something that Jeff and Seth really wanted to prioritize in this iteration of the movie was the fact that they are teenagers. Like, they are Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And the energy of the boys is just, like, it's so infectious, and you can't really replicate that, like the way that they bounce off of each other. And that also, I feel like, gave me more leeway when I would be with them, or when I would do a recording with something that they'd already recorded, to sort of figure out, oh, how would April speak and respond in this situation? Like, it just left room for a lot of play, and I think the sense of humor feels like really authentic because of that. I think the thing that stands out to me the most is that they feel like real teenagers in a real insane New York City, and that sense of like life and fun is so active, and there's so many comedians also, and like amongst like incredible talent, but just like really funny people involved on every side of the project, from writing and directing to acting. So I think people's individual senses of humor were really allowed to shine. I love Seth and Jeff, well, now as people, but like their work. They have such like clear, concise, creative minds, but they're also so down to play. And I feel like I was really able to just like chase the jokes and chase the fun of the movie while finding this character. I have maybe like 50 cousins, and like 40 of them are boys. And so growing up, I was very well versed in turtle culture. And I actually showed Jeff and Seth my first skateboard. My skateboarding career is now, it's long over, but my first skateboard was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles deck. It was a Michelangelo deck. So I was a big fan. So I was very excited but like slightly confused when I saw the email that I was like, come and audition for this. I was like, me? Okay, absolutely, but me? Like, this is something that I really want to do. When I first met with Jeff, he showed me like a reel of what they were imagining visually, and I was just so stoked. As somebody who, yes, I've worked in animation, but I'm a fan. Just seeing something that's so distinct is always really exciting, and something that feels very authentic and like unique and just has like POV. That was like very cool to me, and I think it just like, one, it looks gorgeous, but also the way that Jeff talked about like using the camera and capturing sort of like a handheld feel, capturing the feel of like when you watch like a skate video, how the camera is very dynamic and always moving, was really exciting. Jackie Chan is like a genius, and I can't believe that my name is gonna be like in the same rolling credits as him. It's pretty nuts. And then there's just also so many other incredible comedians and comedic actors. Paul Rudd, Natasha Demetro, Hannibal Buress, Maya Rudolph. Oh my God, I'm like remembering people. I'm like, this is insane. It's exciting to be a part of a project where you're like, oh wow, people really love this and like care about this franchise, and it's really cool that I get to be a part of something that has such a cool and long history and means a lot to people. And me too. It was like that was my first skate deck. Like I grew up with them. A lot of people have, so it's really nice to get to breathe new life and be a part of it.